deliberate reconstruction of genetic makeup, making up a new flow of energy, elaborate yet infinite impossibility, knowledge of all that is, was, and is to be, wrapped in DNA molecules comprising the universe, meticulously evolving, guaranteeing survival of our species. Program the very essence of being, no longer decomposing through life, everlasting regeneration, advancing with every new strand, composited knowledge of perfect health dispersed, multiplying as a mass operation, relaying information throughout the being, self creating what was always to be perfection without constraint of unbelief. When we look inside our souls, reaching the third kind, aliens in our own rights, always changing, never the same, contemplating the hidden message written in our DNA. Lies lived in every generation, remembered in our unconscious brain, acting on instinct, relying on our own survival of the fittest, bring the lame down to the next level of human existence. A world of pain, a pain you've never felt before. As I laid on the floor, the world collapsed around me. The hellhounds hound me, begging for a chance to tear the entrails out of me, leaving me lifeless, body numb as my body fights for control. It's over now, I've transcended into the next plane where I'll never feel pain again. I fall into a dark trance where I'm ageless. Is this a dream or reality? Try to climb out of the abyss, get myself back to a state of elemental bliss. All things in accord, eternal existence, so close I'm fucked. For now, as I flow back into this world, I will never let it go, never show, never any pain. I know you know, you know. So far gone, never to return. I've lived this life one too many times. So last verse before I end in a hearse, it's clear to me I'm already dead. To the world, don't cry when I sing my last lullaby. I'll be missed in a way, but I'll fade to just a memory as I fly away, transcend to the next life, next plane, where I lay in a field for all eternity, floating high above, no clouds below as I flow this one last time. I never wanted it to end this way, but I will try to live my next life better than before. For everyone involved, I've heard one too many times. It's time to say goodbye in the form of a rhyme I lie in my grave till the gods grant me deliverance and allow me to return to the world of living existence. So far gone, never to return. I've lived this life one too many times. So lost in translation, causing the expansion of space and time as we collide with multiple dimensions all at the same time. Living the lives we live and die, transferred to another plane of existence. I lack any other qualities that defines human existence as we exist in a state of resistance. The list goes on and on. The lies told by those above on the thrones. To think that this was love until you made me go numb. Ripped the veins right out of my flesh. Now I have to figure out how not to run my life into the fucking ground. While I'm stressed, you laugh, figure it's all a fucking game. Play me for a fool while I drool over the tool you used to suck me in. You fucking suck, you piss. Sucking my soul right into the fucking abyss, leaving me cold and lonely. I will not let this bring me down. You stole the crown, now you're the queen with no king, running the people into the ground. You hear no sound as you scream for redemption. The only comfort I have are the friends inside my head telling me to eliminate the opposition. But in love and war it's all fair game. Not trying to reach fame, just trying to get this message to you before we're through, so you feel the same pain I felt while we were together. However, I want the world to know your name. As a lying backstabbing bitch that makes me sick when I think about the fact that I loved you. I will not let this bring me down. You stole the crown, now you're the queen with no king, running the people into the ground. You hear no sound as you scream for redemption. It makes my blood run cold, so you know we'll come back in my next life to bring you as much pain as you brought me. I'll let you see what it's like to feel the love non-reciprocated. Now you hate it, never feel it again for anyone, cause you feel you're living in sin. When the demons knock on your door, you'll let them in. Now meet my friends, they terrorize, rip the eyes out of the sockets and let you see what you've done to me. I will not let this bring me down. You stole the crown, now you're the queen with no king, running the people into the ground. You hear no sound as you scream for redemption. I wipe my hands clean and walk away, never to be seen again. You lived a lie, now you die, not by my hands but by your own. You sold your soul to control me. Now you live with the consequences of having met me. You'll be free when you have escaped purgatory. I put you in, you'll never feel again. Welcome to life, my friend. If you can relate, then play it again. I will not let this bring me down. You stole the crown, now you're the queen with no king, run the people into the ground. You hear no sound as you scream for redemption. Try to fend for yourself in this world where people bring you down out of the clouds into the ground. Love is now hatred. You've been sedated by the mass media telling you it's okay. Treat people this way. It's disgusting how the mass populace treats others like they are minuscule beings, when in reality we create each other by happenstance meetings. I will not let this bring me down. You stole the crown, now you're the queen with no king, run the people into the ground. You hear no sound as you scream for redemption. I figured this out at the age of 16 when I met this bitch that tore me down and treated me like I was just another game to be played. Ripped her apart, broke her heart, unhealthy for the brain. These are not my thoughts, just a conglomeration of the most abstract thinkers of all time, ingrained in my brain, spoken to you to bring truth to the unknown, so the lames can listen and the rest read between the lines. Your subconscious mind can give you independence of space and time. There is a power and an intelligence within you that far transcends your intellect, causing you to marvel at the wonder of it all. A man is what he thinks all day long. Whatever you feel as true subjectively is expressed as conditions, experiences, and events. Thought accepted executes itself automatically. What the creative principle created, it can recreate. What things soever you desire when you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them. In order for anything to have substance in the realm of mind, must be thought of actually existing. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. Think and plan independently of traditional methods. Know there is always an answer and a solution to every problem. The healing principle resides in your mind, can and will heal your mind and body of all disease. Imagine the end desired and feel it reality. Then the infinite life principle will respond to your conscious choice and your conscious request. These are not thoughts I've created, just thoughts that create me. Open the mind to the third eye and all will be open to you. As I speak my own words, think again of what you have heard. Shifting your internal reference point from an egocentric being. You build a new body every 11 months. Change your body by changing your thoughts and keep them changed. When your mind is relaxed to accept an idea, your subconscious goes to work to accept the idea. In the mind principle, there is no time and space. Every cell, nerve, tissue, and organ is now being made whole, pure and perfect. My whole body is being restored to healthy and harmony. Prayer is the formulation of an idea concerning something we wish to accomplish. Infinite mind and intelligence is present in this entirety at every point simultaneously. Your profoundest convictions are those you cannot argue about rationally, because they do not come from your conscious mind. They come from the subconscious mind. No matter how indifferently you are using your brain. One thing is certain, it's a gateway to your future. Use your brain, don't let it use you. If you want to know what your thoughts were like in the past, look at your body today. It's up to the individual to enlighten himself.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
Subliminal thoughts in my mind got me fucked all the time, coming down from the satellites, reprogramming me day and night. Why I try to fight, just acclimate or self-sedate to escape the fate you've been given. But all is forgiven. The powers that be that had inhabited in me, that gave me the sight to see the future in spoken word. Now I'm fucked though. Running from the past, at last I'm free, but fuck, they're right behind me. How do I escape the all-seeing eye? Will I lie in the grave before the sins I can't bend anymore? I'm at the breaking point, I collapse from the weight of the information I've been given. I've been living with this for too long. The medications no longer subside the thoughts inside, so now I hide in the dark waiting for this to end. So you don't become another tragedy. got to escape all these travesties that come along with the hypocrisy of the world we live in. So you don't become another tragedy. You got to escape all these travesties that come along with the hypocrisy of the world we live in. Lies told by those above leave you blind to the facts. As a matter of fact, it's the blind leading the blind. The powers that be have the power to be. So who's in charge of you and me? What do you expect me to say when I play games? Only the insane play, but I came out on top. Now I'm fighting to get to the top. It's all a game to be played, problem being when they're in control. They fuck with my life, not just mine but yours as well. So who's to tell that they don't have us under control, like puppets on a string waiting for our masters to sing? Then they show the bling, expect us to follow down the rabbit hole that now sounds so hollow and empty mess we reside in. So you don't become another tragedy. You've got to escape all these travesties that come along with the hypocrisy of the world we live in. So you don't become another tragedy. You've got to escape all these travesties that come along with the hypocrisy of the world we live in. So you don't become another tragedy. You got to escape all these travesties that come along with the hypocrisy of the world we live in. So don't become another tragedy. You got to escape all these travesties that come along
This
with
is
the
a Chucky
hypocrisy
Beat production.
of the world we live in.
This is a Cinema Beats production.
Let me explain to you why I am me. I've been fucked up since the age of 14 on a bottle of night and an ounce of weed on top of the ecstasy. It gave me a reason to fight for the next day when I could do it all over again. The problem is rehab didn't work, jail didn't sell me on what they were selling. A life brainwashed by the cinema. They tell you it's the American dream to live this life of emptiness. If I collapse today, no one would notice. Extrasensory perception allows me to see into the next life where I make my dreams come true. So why not end it now and find the truth to the words behind let there be light. I will not fight death, let it take a hold of my soul, drag me down to the pits of hell. I share a cell with the devil himself. He's the beast that lives within me. I actually live this life, call me crazy, call me what you will, but I'm just speaking my truth to you. Take what you will, take the rest and shove it. I can't take it back, it's recorded on this track for all to hear. Though I hold it dear, it's my diary and spoken word.
This is a Cinema Beats production.
Waking up in the shadows gives another point of view while I hide in the dark. They come after you in the city of angels. I fall far from the rest. I've been bested by a few, but never massacred by the ones that hide. Kind knows its own kind and leaves them alone. That's why I walk in the dark, hidden from the daylight, only to return the night until the light hits my eyes. I feed on so many lives, giving me the breath of life. I terrorize the ones closest, trying not to hurt, but always seeming to. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Try but never succeed. All I've given is pain and suffering. Let me fall so they can rise, despised by the few that know me, yet accepted by the rest. God help me believe there's a point to all of this. I share a cell with the devil himself. He's the beast that lives within me. Actually live this life, call me crazy, call me what you will, but I'm just speaking my truth to you. Take what you will, take the rest and shove it. I can't take it back, it's recorded on this track for all to hear. Though I hold it dear, it's my diary and spoken word.
This is a Cinema Beats production.
Tomorrow's production available in today's market. Upgrade your sounds today and start making hits.
A message from the future to tell you don't take life for granted. I know you've been through hell. When it gets brighter, the sun will shine. Though the rainy days don't subside, try to fight the good fight, don't give up. Cinema. You make it, you really do. Try not to fall into temptation that holds you down. It'll lock you to the ground, laying lifeless, struggling to survive inside that dark mind. It never goes away, but you grow stronger every day. Handle it the way you're supposed to. Like a goddamn king of your own universe, a king with no queen. Don't let them suck your soul, you're stronger alone, alone you must go. I share a cell with the devil himself, he's the beast that lives within me. I actually live this life, call me crazy, call me what you will, but I'm just speaking my truth to you. Take what you will, take the rest and shove it. I can't take it back, it's recorded on this track for all to hear. Though I hold it dear, it's my diary and spoken word.
This is a Cinema Beats production. Cinema Beats.
The sound flows through the atmosphere, the message is unclear to the conscious, yet the unconscious brings it near. What you hear is rhythm and beat, it cuts deep through the very core of your being. Every word I spit rewrites your very makeup through cellular reconstruction. I create you by listening to me. I send a positive vibe so you can be everything you want to be. Speak to the universe and it'll talk back in an unspoken word through transmissions in the mind. The subconscious comprehends to evolve to let you know, so it comes through as a gut instinct. It's the truth spoken to you from the universal mind, and kind of speak to you through frequencies in the mind. I try to tell you exactly what I'm thinking. It comes out as a message unknown to the conform. So open your mind and let the words sink in. It'll set you free to think like the greatest philosophers of the time is spoken in the rhyme. The truth to the sages is spoken word. Ripping through the barriers set up by people who control. Let your mind be free, let your spirit be free to rise to the next level of existence, where we live in peace. If it's too deep, try again, take it for what it is. A message to the spirit that resides in all of us. At the same time, each individual is connected through molecular construction. It's the deconstruction of a body we're afraid of, but it's just a step in evolution. It leads me to the conclusion that a body is merely a stepping stone to transcend our mind. So come with me to the next life. Then if the rhyme doesn't get you there, try to imagine life without pain or suffering. No limitations is what is real. The universe is only as vast as the imagination. What we think creates how we perceive, creating our bare existence. In essence, our minds are God, making me into you and you into me at the same time. So listen to the rhyme. Before you die in this life, it never ends. We transcend to a better place before, commonly known as a state of bliss. In heaven we will reside when we lie in the ground 6 feet deep. It's a steep climb to live a life that perpetuates eternal existence. But you can't live on earth as you do in space and time. As we rise through our subconscious mind, all interacting through frequencies we perceive as being beyond our perception. But in reality we read every thought put out into the world as a computer reads ones and zeros. It's a coded message we have to be susceptible to comprehend, and then we can live a life in unity for you and me. It's hard to fathom its possibility. Into the unknown we go, but known to some, the minds beyond our times travel to non-existent dimensions where time is but a blip in our perception, and rhyme brings a whole new transcendence to the illiterate minds and the philosophers of our time, rewriting the meaning of divine. As of now